All right, let's talk about what might just be the easiest way to make money on YouTube. We're going to break down a formula that shows how some top creators can pull in up to 2 crore rupees a month. Yeah, you heard that right. It sounds totally impossible, but the method itself, it's surprisingly simple. So let's dive in and see exactly how the math works.
So, first up, the 2 crore question. And yeah, we're starting with a massive one, a number so big it almost doesn't feel real.
Okay, so here it is, the big one. Can a top YouTuber in India really make over 1 crore rupees every single month? And this is the crucial part. We're talking about money just from ads. Seriously. No brand deals, no merch sales, nothing else. Just the money YouTube pays you for running ads on your videos. Is that even possible?
Just look at that. 2 crore rupees. That's the number we're going to unpack right now. It probably sounds like a total fantasy, right? But stick with me, because by the end of this, you're going to see the exact, simple math that makes this a reality for some creators.
Okay, next section, turning on the money, the on switch for YouTube earnings. So how does this journey to millions even begin? Well, you're probably going to be surprised by how simple it is. It's not some crazy complex business plan. It's literally like flipping a switch.
And that's it. No, really, that's the first step. The entire journey to earning money on YouTube starts right here. You just go into your YouTube Studio settings, find the monetization tab, and you turn it on. That's all you're doing. You're just telling YouTube, hey, go ahead, you can run ads on my videos. And for giving them that permission, they give you a cut of the money they make from those ads. Simple as that.
All right, on to the next piece of the puzzle, the CPM formula, how views turn into revenue. So okay, the ads are on. But how do a bunch of people watching your video actually translate into real money in your bank account? Well, this is where let's call it the magic formula comes in.
The entire system, honestly, it's all built around this one key metric called CPM. That stands for cost per mil, and mil is just a fancy Latin word for 1,000. So CPM is basically the price an advertiser pays to get their ad seen 1,000 times. And the key thing for you is that you, the creator, get a slice of that pie. This little 3-letter metric, it's the direct link between your views and your earnings. It's everything.
So what does this actually look like in terms of real money, especially for creators in India? Well, here are the numbers that make it all concrete. The source for this breakdown says that YouTubers in India can expect to earn somewhere between 100 and 200 rupees for every 1,000 views. This range, right here, is the last piece of information we need to do our big calculation. Okay, let's get to the fun part. Running the numbers, a real-world case study. We've got the on switch, we've got the CPM rate. Now let's put it all together and see if we can actually hit that mind-blowing 2 crore number. So, to make this formula work at that scale, you obviously need a channel with a gigantic audience. We're going to use an example mentioned by Ankur Wariku, a top creator, someone like Sandeep Maheshwari, whose channel can pull in a staggering 9 crore views. That's 90 million views in 1 month. This massive number is the first ingredient we need for our formula.
And here's that formula again, just laid out super clearly. You take your total views for the month, you divide that by 1,000, and then you just multiply that result by your CPM rate. That's it. That gives you your monthly earnings. It's so simple.
And boom, here's where it all clicks. Let's do the math together. We take those 9 crore views, divide them by 1,000, and that gives us 90,000. Think of those as 90,000 little paychecks. Now, we just multiply that by our CPM. So on the low end with 100 rupees CPM, that's 90 lakh rupees. But what about the high end? At 200 rupees per 1,000 views, that's 1.8 crore rupees. In a single month, the math is right there. It totally works. Okay, so we've seen how this works for a channel with absolutely massive numbers. But here's the thing. The real power of this formula is that it works for everyone. So let's talk about the big question. What's your potential? This quote from Ankur Wariku really says it all. Now, let's be clear. Getting 9 crore views is insanely hard. That's not the easy part. But the method, just turning on ads, that's the easiest monetization strategy out there. You don't have to create a product, you don't have to find sponsors or manage clients. You just have to create content, and the system pays you for the eyeballs you bring in. So, there you go. The path from getting views to making money isn't some big, complicated secret. It's just simple math. It all starts with flipping a switch and knowing one number, your CPM.